guilty plea earlier, Mr. Henderson, but I understand you wish to change your plea today. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that the recommended sentence here is 2 life sentences?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that the sentences may run concurrently or they may run consecutively?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Henderson, I will now ask you how you wish to plead. Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Before the court decides whether the sentences be concurrent or consecutive, I understand there are statements being made by at least one individual.
This is an excerpt made to the court by Lucy Thompson.
As the grandmother and the person who raised Russell, along with the family, we have written the following statement. Our hearts ache for the pain and suffering that the shepherds have went through. We have prayed for your family since the very beginning. Many times throughout the day I have thought about Matt, and you will continue to be in our thoughts and prayers, as we know that your pain will never go away. You have showed such mercy in allowing us to have this plea, and we are so grateful that you are giving us all the opportunity to live. Your Honor, we, as a family, hope that as you sentence Russell, that you will do it concurrently 2 life terms. For the Russell we know and love, we humbly plead, Your Honor, to not take Russell completely out of our lives forever.
Thank you. Mr. Henderson, the constitutional right to make a statement if you would like to do so. Is there anything you would like to say?
Yes, I would, Your Honor. Mr. and Mrs. Shepherd, there's not a moment that goes by where I don't see what happened that night. I regret greatly what happened, and you have my greatest sympathy for what happened. I hope that one day you'll find in your hearts to forgive me. Your Honor, I know what I did was wrong, and I regret greatly what I did. And I'm ready to pay for the debt for what I've done.
Mr. Henderson, you drove the vehicle that took Matthew Shepard to his death. You bound him to that fence in order that he might be more savagely beaten, that he might not escape to tell his tale. You left him out there for 18 hours, knowing full well that he was there, perhaps having an opportunity to save his life, and you did nothing. This court does not believe that you really feel any true remorse for your part in this matter. And I wonder whether you truly realize the gravity of what you've done. The court finds it appropriate, therefore, the sentencing be as follows. As to count 3, that being felony murder with robbery, you are to serve a period of imprisonment for the term of your natural life. As to count 1, kidnapping, that you serve a period of imprisonment for the term of your natural life. Sentencing for count 1 to run consecutive to count 3.
After the hearing, we spoke with Russell Henderson's Mormon home teacher.
I've known Russell's family for 38 years. Russell's only 21, so I've known him his entire life. I ordained Russell as a priest of the Mormon Church, so when this happened, you can imagine disbelief. After the sentencing, the church and I held a disciplinary council, and the result of that was to excommunicate Russell from the church. And what that means is your name is taken off all records of the church, so you basically disappear. Russell's reaction to this was not positive. He was hurt. He was hurt too to realize how serious of a transgression he had committed. But I will not desert Russell. That is a matter of my religion and my friendship with the family.